Hey everybody, it's me, Chrissy. I am so sorry for the delay on videos. I know I said something about posting videos once a week, daily, or not daily, once a week, weekly. But yeah, that didn't quite happen. I have been working on it though. I have been trying really, really hard, but every time I go to make a video, and just something is wrong. Like at one point, I was making a video, and then I was going through all the clips, and you can like pretty much see right at my nose, and I was just like, don't want to put you guys through that. It's kind of weird. So I didn't do that one. I finished editing a video. Like I had everything all completed. It was a few days ago, and long story short, iMovie deleted it. Like it just disappeared, and I was just so crushed. I was like, oh my god, it was such a cute video. Like, okay, it wasn't cute, but it was such a good video. My cat was even in it, and I was just like, oh my god, it was so frustrating. I just got so discouraged over it, and I just want to give up. But I'm here. I'm back. I didn't give up, as you can tell, because hopefully this video will be up on YouTube, and you'll see that I didn't give up. And so, cross my fingers. You guys get to actually see this one. Or I should do that. There. Cross my fingers there. A little weird, but kind of cross my fingers, you know? Okay, that's weird. So, yeah, I honestly don't really know what to make this video about. But I think mostly about just traveling cheap in a way. You know what? Let me tell you a story of how I became involved with traveling in the first place. And yeah, I think that'll be a nice little background video of that. So, yes, let me tell you the story, and so you see why I love to travel and why I encourage people to travel. And I apologize if the video starts shaking. My cat's up on my bed right now, and she's not small. To put that politely. And if you hear a lot of meowing, that's her talking to me. So yes, we have a guest. You might see her. Hopefully you'll see her. So my cat is being shy right now, so you can't quite see her yet. But let's tell you the story. So I have been traveling for a long time, basically since I was born. My parents, like they always just, we were constantly going on road trips. Like we didn't really go anywhere extensive. We just pretty much stuck around in BC, British Columbia. For those that are not Canadian or don't know what I'm talking about, BC is a short form of British Columbia in Canada. Anyways, so we basically, just did a whole bunch of road trips. So it was like nothing major, but just the places we went and just seeing new things. Like we didn't go to the same place all the time. We were constantly going to something new. Like, I mean, a lot of times we went in the same direction, but we were always checking out something new because there's so many things to do, and we like different things. Like we like museums, and we like camping, we like going hikes, we like all kinds of things, really. Like, so there's always something for us to do and check out. So yeah, like growing up, that's what I did. I was just always like, you know, mostly weekends, but like there'd be times during the week, like you would just go on a smaller road trip or we didn't go camping. We just, my parents picked me up after school, like, hey, we're going somewhere. Oh, okay. It was so natural to me. My classmates, they didn't have that kind of life, and I was just like, whatever. I didn't think anything of it. Like, it was just my life, right? But there was one trip that kind of changed things for me, and that is when we drove across Canada. So when we drove across Canada, that is when I was in summer grade 10, I believe. I can't remember. Yeah, I was definitely summer grade 10. Was it? Yeah. Yeah, summer grade 10. Sorry, just trying to think. But yeah, obviously, that's a really big trip. It was huge because, we drove right across Canada. I mean, we didn't go to all the provinces and territories, unfortunately. We tried to go to Nova Scotia, but our trailer broke down. And PEI, we tried to go over the bridge, but we just missed a really bad windstorm slash kind of hurricane type of thing. So they shut down the bridge. And Newfoundland, I don't think my parents really wanted to go there. And we didn't go to the territories. But anyways, we went all the way to New Brunswick. So that was still a really big trip. But, yeah, so it was awesome. Like, my parents asked me, like, the year before we went, you know, they gave me the ultimate decision. There was two choices. There was going across Canada or going down to the States and going to Disneyland. Now, most kids would say, hey, like, Disneyland, that's, like, so cool. Like, I want to go. And I was like, I felt that. Honestly, I did. I was, like, super excited about it. About the possibility of, like, seeing Mickey Mouse, Goofy, you know, like, I was excited about that, but that's a fly. Hold on. Sorry. But, but yeah, like, and I was thinking, well, you know, going across Canada, that would be kind of cool. Like, it'd be kind of cool to see the rest of my country, like, see the prairies, the Maritimes, and just see what my country has to offer. Because, like, the farthest I've been at that point is Alberta, which I love Alberta. It's really cool, but, you know, as far as I've really been, to be honest. And I've never been to the States, so I thought, well, that'd be cool, too, like, going down the States and seeing, like, what America has to offer, too. And I was like, but Canada, that'd be kind of cool. And I was just like, you know, it was such a huge decision for me, but at the end, obviously, Canada won my heart. And I'm very glad I went on this trip. Because it just, like, really changed everything for me. It was just the planning behind. Like, I remember just maps and just figuring out the route we would take. And do we want to go south side versus north? Like, and like, what attractions do we want to see? And like, there's just so much to do because we're gonna do it for the summer months, my summer break for school. So it'll be 2 months, and that's, you know, we decided like that'll give us enough time. So like, there was like a lot of planning, and it was just so much excitement, figuring out which programs we want to, you know, stay in maybe a little bit longer. But like, we like had like, we left everything like very flexible in case things change, which it kind of did for us at the end. Obviously, as I was saying that, we didn't get to go to Nova Scotia or PEI, but we spent I can't talk. We spent quite a bit of time in New Brunswick. Surprisingly, we didn't think we would, but we kind of all fell in love with New Brunswick. That was really cool. I remember when I came back to school, you know, like, you know, classmates are catching up with each other, like, oh, what did you do for your holidays and stuff? Like, everyone's just like, oh, I stayed home, or we just went to, you know, family vacation camping area, whatever, you know, like the reunion sites or whatever. And we did that, or just like small local things, right? And then like people ask me, what'd you do, Chrissy? And I was like, we drove across Canada, and everybody's like, what? How'd you guys afford that? And I was like, I don't know, I've always done this kind of stuff. And I was just like, oh, your parents must be rich. I'm like, no, like, we live in the bushes, like, we don't have a mansion or anything. We're thrifty people. Like, we just, you know, we plan things out, we save up for them and go. So I was just kind of confused. Aaron's reaction was just like, how did you go? Like, it was just crazy. Because, you know, I was definitely not the preppy kid in school. I wasn't like, you know, a popular one or whatever. So I was kind of like the loser. So, like, no one knew, like, you know, my parents are rich. Like, how did you guys do this? Like, it seems like for people to go traveling, you have to be rich. And that's not the case. You don't have to be rich to travel. So, like, I was confused, but I was just like, yeah, like, it was a great trip, man. Like, it was like a trip of my dreams there. Like, it was really awesome. I got to see so much. You know, I got to experience different cultures, especially went to New Brunswick, Quebec. We didn't spend much time in Quebec. I'm sorry, my cat's, like, really meowing at me right now. I don't know why. But, yeah, it was just a really cool trip, and, like, all these kids are just, they're dumbfounded by that. Like, what? How'd you afford this? I'm like, you know, how can you not afford it? I was like, my reaction back to it was like, you know, if you want something, go for it, right? So basically that trip going across Canada really just changed things for me, and I just, you know, I didn't realize that people really didn't travel that much like my family did. And I couldn't understand it. And of course, like after that trip, we did like more traveling, basically just like local British Columbia travels and whatnot. Because obviously we spent a bunch of money, right? But we still just kept traveling. Like even just going on a small road trip, like, you know, for a couple of hours is still something, right? And yeah. So as I got older, like eventually I moved out. I moved out quite early actually. Moved out like I want to say 18 years old. So it's been quite a while. And yeah, after I moved out, unfortunately I had to stop traveling because I was learning about, you know, supporting yourself and like renting. What's my cat doing? She's like hitting me for some reason. But like I had to learn, like, you know, finances and stuff and living on your own and whatnot, like most young people do. So I had to stop traveling, unfortunately. And then like 5 years of living on my own. Why are you hitting me? She's not even biting me. She's just literally hitting me. It's really weird. But yeah, like about 5 years down the road, I don't know, something like that, I went to Las Vegas with my ex-boyfriend now. I went with him to Las Vegas, and it was my first time going to the States, so I got to see a whole new world over there. And it was a fun trip, you know? So now I'm going to hold my selfie stick because the cat is fat. It keeps knocking it over. Okay, so what was I talking about? Las Vegas. Okay, so Las Vegas, yeah, it was a fun trip. Well, that's kind of like not really my thing, but at that time I was going through like a party phase. I hate to admit it, but I was going through a party phase. But, you know, a lot of young people do. But it was still really fun because Las Vegas has a lot of cool stuff to do. And it was just really interesting. It was an adult playground pretty much. That's what I call it, adult playground. It was like a mini Eiffel Tower. It was like kind of cool. I haven't seen the real Eiffel Tower, but I would love to one day. And after that, I did some more traveling down the States. I went to, well, drove through Seattle. I haven't actually like ventured around Seattle. Portland, that was another one. I hung out in Portland quite a bit, and I love that city. It reminds me a lot of home. It's just like the people there, and like the weather, even just in the scenery. Like it was just all reminds me of Vancouver. Vancouver's not really home though, but you know, it reminds me basically like BC, I guess. I don't know how to explain that one. But yeah, so I went there, and I went to California, hung around in LA area quite a bit, and went to Hollywood. It was cool stuff. And then I eventually went to Hawaii, and I know a lot of people there, so like I got to hang out with the locals there and see how they live their life. Well, it was very cool. It was definitely a culture shock. Yeah, it was fun. I would totally go back. And then I went to Mexico. Mexico is fun. I love the Mexican culture so much. I don't know what it is. I think it's just honestly any culture. I love it. Because even when like, you know, Greece or Italy or something, I just fall in love with that kind of stuff. They're just so loud and just, oh, I love it. I don't know what it is about it, but I just love culture, let's put it that way. And yeah, so, you know, like those few years I wasn't traveling kind of sucked, to be honest, and now I'm getting more into it, and like I'm finding that passion all over again. It's cool, right? So basically that is my story of how I started traveling. It's thanks to my mom and dad. So yeah, please subscribe for my cat, like this video, and also have a Facebook page and Instagram page. I'll try to link them in the bottom. And yeah, thank you.